It was kind of like if you slap something really big on this little like ant, and he's like. How you guys doing? I'm Andy with My Soldiers Trades. This is take 21 on this. Sometimes in life we have to lose in order to win.
And that can never be more true than in trading.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so anyways, let's get to it. What did we trade today, Sarah?
TNXP, and they had news. They announced research collaboration with Southern Research to develop a potential vaccine to protect against new coronavirus disease based on horsepox virus.
So basically this morning, I mean, I knew that there's going to be some hype on this. You know, we got COCP that just ran on basically the same similar sort of news, and
yeah.
you know there's going to be anticipation for this to move just like COCP. But when I traded it, I noticed that there's a lot of tight control. You notice the whole way up, it's these little candles, little tiny.
Yeah.
You know, it's like it's the opposite. Like when it's pulling back, and I say it's laying it down like a baby. Well, this is the opposite. They're doing that on the way up.
Yeah, they're doing that on the way up. But they made a high of what, $1.13, and they came from what? Would they come from like 77 cents or something? So that's,
yeah, they were up
nice
100% when I saw them. They pulled back about 94%. That's when I had alerted it in the stream today.
Right.
And reason being is because I think this thing started moving at like 4 a.m. or something like that. So
yeah, something like that.
You know, I definitely was not here trading at 4 a.m. today, guys.
Right.
At TradeStation, as far as the trades that that we do and we show you guys, TradeStation is 8 a.m. for trading.
Yep. 8 a.m.
And I have no problem with that because I bring home the bacon every day.
Right. And we do lots of pre-market trading and just fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so the other stock we traded was SLS, and they announced positive follow-up phase 1/2 clinical data for galinpipranip in acute myeloid leukemia.
Yeah, so SLS, nothing really as far as believing in the news. I would never believe in this news on a stock like this. And, earlier on, I could see that this thing really wanted to get moving, but again, it wasn't like tight control as the way, it wasn't that choppy trading, little candlesticks working its way up like TNXP, but it was more just, you could see it when it first went to resistance or the second time it went to resistance. In fact, it might have been the first. It was like somebody had just put a big wad of cash, big stack of cash right over it, and I mean, you could see that it was kind of like if you slap something really big on this little like ant, and he's like, that's kind of like what you saw. The stock SLS was really squirming there, so you knew that we weren't in control. Retail traders were not in control of this.
Right, and I know it was trading good pre-market. I think we took our trades pre-market, right?
Yeah, I think we got all of our trades.
Oh, actually,
no?
we did get it once aftermarket, or not aftermarket. Once it
yes.
opened.
Yeah, I had said that I was leaving this alone, that I didn't want to trade this because I already felt and experienced. Every time I put an order in to get out, boom, pull down. Every time I, try to get in, pull away from me. You know, I tried so many times down at the pullback to get into SLS, and it was like, it pulled 7 cents, 13 cents away within the blink of an eye. It's like, okay. Playing this game again every day, same game, guys. This is what happens when you trade garbage. In fact, I don't even know. I've traded big caps. And they do the same thing sometimes. So
sometimes, yeah. Well, I know they made SLS made a high of 369 today. So, and now it's down to 285. So
yeah. So we got. I think what did I say? I gave back a little bit of profit. I had pretty much said that I was going to get out if it broke south of the 65 EMA. It broke a little south of the 65 EMA. I anticipated a lower shadow where it would retest, and my plan was to sell it at the retest. If it would have broke any lower than where it was, I would have just sold it there. But I always see that these things, they break below the 65 on the 15 second, then they pull back up, they retest it. So I was like, I don't care if it's going to go back north of it at all. It broke it. That's my rules. I got to get out. I'm out of here.
Right.
So I don't know, maybe we were upwards like 75%, but now we're closing the day 54% of our daily profit target. That's 0.54% on our entire account, I believe.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with that. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
These numbers are actually a little skewed at the moment, guys. Not in my favor for this one because I have funds in this account that I need to be taking out, and I'm not subtracting them from my percentage gains right now. My percentage gains probably would look nicer in this account if I had moved them where they belong. But they're still here, they're still hanging out, so I have to include them. It's only fair.
Right.
You know, because especially since, you know, I like to cheat, I like to use these funds every once in a while they're there. I'm like, well, if you're sitting there, you know, and I can use you, why not?
Yeah.
So, you know, just putting that out there that you know, I guess, yeah, just want to be clear and honest. And another thing, guys, is, you know, I'm not here to just tell you guys that I'm getting 1% every day. My goal is to get 1% on my entire account that I'm trading. And, you know, I have several accounts. When I say several, I mean, you know, like, there's going to be 2 main accounts that I'm be trading for you guys here, for starters. But anyways, my 1% on the entire account, no matter what account I'm trading, no matter how big, no matter how small. And I often don't get that 1%. Sometimes I get only, like today, 0.54% in the account. Right. And then, you know, as far as losses, you know, why don't I own a private island or anything yet? You know, it's funny. I talked to an awesome guy today, and basically that was one of the things that, you know, with these numbers, you know, you'd be flying your private jet to your own private island. And, you know, that would be true if this is scalable to that level, to private island levels. Guys, I'm not at private island levels, so I don't know yet.
Right.
All I know is that I'm here, and this is working for me right now, and it's pretty decent, nice growth. And, you know, to be honest with you, there's at certain levels, I want to take a lot off of the whole day trading thing and putting into the more hands-off, you know, almost automated long-term swing trading and investing too. So, you know, it's not that I'm just going to be ever growing like this day trading thing, unless, you know, somebody maybe hires me. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, I never really thought about that either, guys. I'm just here to trade and here to provide value the best I can. But I just want to be honest and clear. I don't want to make it seem like, you know, yes, I'm getting 1%. Yes, I'm going to end up, you know, even on this, because even on a really small amount, you know, like the 2,000 cash versus 2,000 margin when I start that, if I could make that 1% every single day, I mean, the numbers are like huge.
Yeah.
The gains are like, I'd almost look like one of the gurus doubling, tripling my account every other day. And I always tell you guys, I'm not here to try to double and triple my account every day. If that happens, and I'm great. And you know, I have doubled numbers. I've done that. I've managed to make my accounts increase quite a bit more than doubling.
Right.
But the thing is, you know, that's not my goal. My goal is little bite-sized pieces, 0.1% of my entire account over maybe 10 trades. Or if I know that I'm not going to get enough trades that day, I'll go like, you know, I don't know, go like say there's 6 trades, so I'll spread that out amongst 6 trades throughout the day. So I change it for whatever's really going on, and just to try to meet my target. And I don't really care if I meet the target, guys. It's just a target. It's not set in stone. I don't have to get 1% every day. I just have to aim for 1% as my goal. And pretty much for me, what that means is when and if I hit that, I'm good. You know, I don't have to be pushing it and risking more and trying, like, when have I ever met that amount? How high do I need to go? You know, I think the biggest mistake I've ever made in my trading is not knowing my target. If I'm trading an individual stock, you know, let me just throw XBIO in there because you know, that thing traded like nuts anyways back when it was actually moving around $12 to $20 and stuff. But, you know, like, I just go for bite-sized pieces. That's my whole goal here. And I don't really focus on what I miss either. Right. If I lose, I'm not trying to get it back.
Yeah, that's something that we kind of used to do. Maybe not get it back, but focus on what we missed.
And another thing, risk reward. You know, I wasn't really solid on my risk reward. What I really wanted for myself. I figure, you know, 93% win rate, 92% win rate. Well, I could have a 1-to-1 risk reward, right? Like if I wanted to. So then I'm like, well, the goal is 3-to-1, but if I want to, it's 1-to-3. But then, you know, something hits me hard because I get into something with too big a size or something. Next thing I know, I'm closing out 3 trades with like 3 risk to 1 reward rather than 3 reward to 1 risk. Right. You know. So I mean, like, it's all about just how we manage this, and then probability of the risk reward ratios. Also, it's just there's so many factors that go into this. Right. And the main factor for me, there's only one thing: the man in the mirror. What am I doing? Am I obeying my rules? Am I sticking to this plan? The trade plan doesn't really fail. It's the trader that fails.
Right, the trader does, because the trader has to stick to whatever his rules are. So
that's a mouthful, guys. Really appreciate everybody in the stream that's participating and providing value. You guys are awesome every single day. I appreciate the motivation. I appreciate everything you guys do. You guys are really awesome, and I hope that we're providing value for you guys here. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. You know, come back tomorrow. We'll be here. So
Yep.
Thanks again.
Check us out and like and subscribe. Thanks. Hi, I'm Sarah with Mighty Soldiers Trades. We really appreciate your support. If you like that video, please like and subscribe. Thanks.